Hi students, this is the last module in this session. So we understood so far the groups, group dynamics and group behavior and group formations, and we have seen that the last no, the modules, how group decision making happens, brainstorming and so on. Right, and finally at the end, so we just look at the group and team effectiveness, how the groups are working together, and then what actually determines for the group effectiveness. So keeping in mind this model is prepared, and it is to understand the group and team and their effectiveness. Right? You see the group teams and then organizational effectiveness. So group is, as we understood, two or more people who interact with each other to accomplish certain goals or meet certain needs. That is the group. The teams are a group whose members work intensively with each other to achieve a specific common goal or objective. All teams are groups, but not all groups are teams, right? So all teams are groups, but all groups are not teams. You'll find a lot of difference between the group and team. So team often are difficult to form, and it takes the time for members to learn how to work together, because no, the team is with a common the task, all are working together without any no, differences in their positions, right? So in that way you can see the group is different from the teams, right? So if you see uh, evaluating the group effectiveness, the types of groups like interacting and brainstorming and nominal and then electronic the groups, you can see the effectiveness, the criteria. So number and then quality of ideas and social pressures. So money cost, speed, task orientations, and potential for interpersonal conflict, commitment to solutions, development of group cohesiveness. So you'll find the interacting how it is low and high, moderate level, and then the brainstorming level. So the table indicates that. So under each criteria, how they are in each the type of group, right? And then effectiveness, you can find that effectiveness in the sense. So let me just explain. It is something taking less time and resources, achieving the organizational goal in a very smooth and then easiest way, right? So for that, how the groups are working together and then managing themselves, that is the most important part, right? If you look at the groups and teams contribution to organizational effectiveness, the groups and teams can enhance the performance, and then you can see the groups, you can increase the responsiveness to um, customers requirements, and increases the innovations, and then like that you can see no, the group and the teams that are working together, and ultimately gives the competitive advantage in the organizations. Competitive advantage in the sense, no, so our organization is better than others because our people and then our group members are more efficient and then alert and better than the others. So that is the main issue. So here in this context, the group leadership is most important issue. So effective leadership is a key ingredient in high performance groups, teams, and then organizations. The formal groups created by organizations have a leader appointed by the organizations. So the manager or even whoever is the leader. So their the role is very important in the group dynamics and then group performance or group effectiveness. So the groups that evolve the independently in an organizations have informal leaders recognized by the groups also. So like that, we can see the group leaders and then group activities, how they are, what is happening with the organizations. So that's the most important part, right? So with this, let me just stop here, and I hope you enjoyed the group dynamics and group behavior, how the group actually formed and group decision making happens, and then the group effectiveness. So this helps you, to understand the group activities, and then how we can manage the group. So managing individual is different from managing the group. So that's why. So this is one important aspect that will be useful for for your right profession, and then in your day-to-day work also, right? So thank you. Looking forward to meet you in the session 22, video 77.